Hello folks, Typhoon Carter here, and I bring to you DPP Revival Ubers Open. This is a round 7 losers bracket showdown, and we have a double header today. First series that we're going to be having is Evuelf versus Shrang. Evuelf going by Nicole C6R5, who I've actually covered a couple times before, and Shrang, you all know and love him. So anyways, this should be a fun matchup. And then the second series I'm going to be covering is Exiline and Byron, who I actually covered last round. But that being said though, let's jump right in. So we got Tyranitar into a Kyogre lead, so Tyranitar evidently slower here. And just got a Water Spout here, drop it right down to its Focus Sash. Now we don't know if this is choiced or not. It looks like it might be. Water Spouts again, and critical hit, 42% there. That is probably spec'd though, because normally rain does a sick. Oh no, it's not. I am clearly full of it. Ice Beam into a Light Screen. Light Screen on Latias you actually don't see super often. Dual Screens for that matter. So Groudon's gonna come in here. This is evidently double setup Groudon, and then Giratina is Altered's gonna come in. Probably go roar this out though, and this is gonna be tough for Shrang to overcome. Yeah, Roar's here, try to play for a choke. Lucario's gonna come in, obviously has to be really scared of Will-O-Wisp here. And Tyranitar's just gotta be tries to sack Tyranitar, but yeah, Evuelf just not having any of it right now. And subs up here, and Sand is going to stay up, and this Giratina could be really annoying, as it's probably sub-Tina. Dragon Pulse is here, gets crunched on the way, but again, this is probably CM sub, and Fori is going to come in here, gotta eat this crunch up. Lucario obviously could threaten the SD, but it might just explode, and what do you know, it does. Lucario's gonna get taken out on the way here, and Mewtwo is the follow-up, and Darkrai is Avos's follow-up here. And that is a Scarf Darkrai if I've ever seen one. Huge flinch there. Shrang probably could have at least gotten a Aura Sphere off and traded, but now this Rayquaza gotta get DD up here. Extreme Speed will most certainly kill, or I guess it's not Extreme Speed, and huge crit there. That might have mattered, and Groudon just going to try and make a last ditch effort. Does not kill. That is. Yeah, you sometimes forget how bulky Darkrai can be, and you can't see it here. Bit of an unfortunate game though, because I don't see how Evuelf is gonna be able to lose this. Dragon Pulse is there, and this Groudon is just as good as done. A bit of an anticlimactic game one there, but Evuelf's gonna be up 1-0. Jeez. Okay, I think Shrang's team was actually pretty cool, like, despite how this game actually turned out. I would not be surprised if one of Evuelf's last was a Blissey. I know Evuelf always loves using Blissey a ton, but yeah, maybe even, I don't think it'd be a Lugia, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Blissey, and then the last could be a Latias, because I feel like you need an EQ immune, and Latias kind of fits Evuelf's team. And then for Shrang, I mean, T-Tar lead with screens is an interesting idea, because usually when you see screens, usually it's something like you might do DOS first, and then you could, for example, run dual screens Mewtwo. So seeing dual screens Latias, again, not super common, but like it's kind of a cool twist on screens HO. But regardless though, we have a best of 3 to witness. So we got game 2 here. We'll see what happens. Tyranitar lead again into a Bomb of Snow. Alright. Bomb of Snow, not a common sight, but I can imagine why you might use it. Probably real nice for something like Kyogre. Spikes up here, and Blizzard's interesting. Shrang could heal up here. And then, yep, there's the Fori. Evuelf knows the roost is coming, and probably could look to get a rapid spin off. But Rotom is this DPP OU, man? Okay. I promise you this is not a normal site. Oh, okay. Shrang running fun. Oh, okay, no. Shrang has to have a Kyogre in the back and register. What? Sure, I'm at a loss for words. Okay, rocks are gonna be thrown up here. Before he's gonna come in, I guess, yeah, Shrang's always talking about, kind of like how, you know, Giratina is not always the best spin blocker, or like how there's very limited reliable spin blockers. I guess Rotom is like a cool twist on that, because like, besides Gengar, because it has some real bulk, and then you could, like, for example, you know, run it with, like, you don't have to deal with T-Spike. So yeah, I kind of see the appeal of why you might run it, but I've actually, yeah, I promise you this is not a normal site. Skarm's gonna come in here probably, usually it doesn't run Brave Bird in Ubers, so like, but probably doesn't want to eat a Toxic. That's probably the reason I imagine Evo switching out here. Anyways, gotta look to get a Rapid Spin off. I don't know, Evo's got, I don't know, man. Last time I uploaded a video of Evo, oh, we see a Gyarados, not the first one we've actually seen. T-Wave's here. Shrang saying he's done for. Well, alright, I don't know what to say. Waterfall's here again. Is this an OU match? I mean, the replay says it's played in Uber's formats. Alright, so surely Shrang has a Kyogre in the back. Like, there's no reason for him to run Thunder otherwise. Like, it wouldn't make sense to me anyways. And Rotom probably got threatened another Thunder here. Protects here. Don't forget. Oh, Tricks here. Interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a Scarf Rotom. Okay, cool. Jirachi. Oh, it's probably Scarf if Evol's gonna do that. We're gonna find out here. Obtains. Yep, it's a Choice Scarf. That means Rotom's stuck with Tricking. Question is, how's Evuelf going to handle this? Yeah, Evuelf probably just gonna take the Iron Head here, or U-turn. Yeah, U-turn works too. Oh, please tell me there's at least an Uber in the back. Like, I don't know. Maybe Evuelf has a double Weather Setter. Like, maybe you got a Kyogre. Like, if you're running Gyarados, I imagine you should have a Kyogre in the back. If Evuelf's got to bring it out, you better bring it out now, is what I'd say. But Rapid Spins again. Okay, sure. Spikes up here. I mean, again, full hazards are up. What is Shrang's last? 21 turns in, which is an eternity for Ubers. Yeah, not okay. Rotom's good. Come in here, probably good. Could threaten to overheat if he has it, but I highly doubt it. But Protect's going to stop just about anything here, and overheats here. Okay, I mean Tyranitar plus Kyogre. Yeah, I could see the vision. Maybe, who knows? Maybe it's even triple weather. But again, Evuelf has no reason to show the last that he's got. Overheats again, and again that Rotom is ticking on a timer, and Abomasnow also ensures that. Brother, you know, I like Toxicroak in DVOU a little bit, but in Ubers, sure, why not? I'm at loss for words here. Taunts here prevents T-Wave. Okay, yeah, that works out too. Now the question is, how is this Toxicroak actually going to threaten the rest of Evo's team? Abomasnow is going to come in here, probably going to be used as a sacrificial piece. And Super Fangs, oh, okay, that makes sense though, I suppose, because like when the power level in Ubers is so high, yeah, that checks out. Focus Blast is here, interesting, so it's a special Toxicroak. It's probably Focus Blast. I imagine you gotta have Dark Pulse to hit Giratina, and then I'm trying to think here. Trying to think what the last here is. Shrang going to okay, Iron Head's here. Yeah, we go. Hail actually working out in Evuelf's favor, because now this Skarm actually has real chances of getting flinch hacks down. But not gonna take those chances. Yeah, imagine telling somebody like, oh yeah, this is like only round 7 of like, you know, of a money tour. where, you know, we're offering actual cash prizes. Shrang, I would expect Shrang to bring something like this, but Evuelf, I would not expect it from Evuelf. But spikes up here, yeah, again. So I'm gonna speed this up because again, Evuelf's doing this. He's spinning or wasting spikes because he knows Shrang is gonna try to throw spikes out. Okay, taunts there, trying to make Fortress waste more spins, perhaps, and Bliss. Oh my god. Oh my god. Evuelf brought an entirely OU legal team. Well, okay, Blissey you would actually see in Ubers. So, Fori, Blissey, Jirachi, those are Pokemon you would actually see in an Ubers game. Registeel, I suppose, makes sense as like a sort of special check where you could threaten the Explosion, you could threaten T-Wave on something like Kyogre. Yeah, I can kind of see the appeal of that, but Gyarados, I promise, Gyarados is not that good. And full pairs there. My word. Oh, okay. At least Shrang has an Uber spot. Throw a parade, folks. Yeah, throw a parade. It's just 2025, 2026. You know, Ubers Mon brought to an Ubers game. Alright, I can see it already. Blocks the T-Wave there. Again, yeah, Lugia packing base 10 speed. Base 110. Base 10, jeez. Yeah, it would be a menace in VGC though, but Fori just getting worn down by Ice Beam here. Gonna get frozen here, so Evuelf, not the first time Evuelf's encountered some pretty bad hacks this tournament. In fact, that's how Evuelf got sent down to losers. Rapid spins here, and Whirlwind will be done. So this Lugia actually has a chance of potentially doing some annoying things, but Shrang not gonna play this out. Knowing that, you know, Blissey can S-toss this down pretty comfortably. Rotom's got no juice left. And Evuelf's gonna win this series 2-0. Yeah, Shrang, you got mogged. You got mogged, man. Like, Shrang, you my guy, but tough way for Shrang to go out. Evuelf's going to, you know, stay alive in this tournament. Wow. Talking about game 2, but, jeez. Like, yeah, I mean, Fori just kept, I mean, Scarf Rotom meant that, you know, not a good long-term spin blocker. I look at this team, I sit here and think, okay, like, you got Dry Skin, you got, I mean, I wanted to say it was Kyogre last, but it might not be. I wouldn't be surprised anymore. But again, I see a reason why Shrang might have not wanted to bring it out. Actually, no, I think if it was, Shrang should have had plenty of opportunities to bring it out, even if Blissey like kind of sat on this. God, who knows, man. Well, it couldn't be Magnezone. I know Shrang loves that, but again, we've had prime opportunities to get a trap off. Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, if you're watching this and you want to tell the viewers what your last was, let us know. But anyways, we have a second series to cover. So we got Exiline and Byronthewellwell here. Hopefully this is going to be a much more normal series. Again, whoever loses here is going to be eliminated. And let's just jump right in. So we got Tyranitar into a Deoxys speed lead. Deoxys speed probably gonna get hazards up. Tyranitar probably gonna crunch down. Okay, break sash, nothing too crazy here. And DOS going to get taken out. Kyogre's gonna be a follow-up, nothing too surprising here. Giratina's gonna be a follow-up here. Oh, this might be that ZF Sandstall that Exiline's bringing, but can't say for sure there. Ice Beam going to do a significant amount of Giratina and gonna roll right into a Palkia. Not what Exiline wants to see today, but Tyranitar is going to be able to come in here and, oh, that is not taking it all that well. Blissey will come in. Again, the reason Exiline probably didn't immediately go Blissey was because of Focus Punch being a possibility. But Tyranitar is going to be shown on Byron's side and going to friend a Superpower, Crunch, or Pursuit even. And gonna get Pursued it there. Gonna do 70%. That is a CB target I've ever seen one. Before he's gonna come in. Yep, this is that ZF Sandstall, I imagine, but it might not be. I think the last on that is, I think Lugia is one of the last. Again, I gotta get my memory working right. Kyogre's gonna take that 4E out, and 4E no spin today, but Kyogre going to get that pump off. Yep, that's a Scarf Tar. Yep, Scarf Tar is usually the set on this. Yep, there is in fact a Lugia, so my memory is not betraying me. Lugia going to get a sub up, and this Tyranitar is going to be an immense threat, and gonna be able to break up the sub. Yeah, Lugia doesn't always run Toxic, because sometimes it could run Ice Beam, it could run Reflect even, but Blissey's gonna be taken out. Yeah, Exiline just kind of getting dismantled here, but this is usually stall 2, and oh, huge Wisp miss. So man, not a lot going right for either party, and this Giratina. Okay, yeah, so Exiline's gonna forfeit. Yeah, understandable. That was an anticlimactic game 1 of this back-to-back, but Byron's going to be up 1-0. Again, Exiline back against the wall, and geez, yeah, this stall. Yeah, this stall. It's like I wouldn't personally bring it to any tournament games anytime soon. I mean, it's not a bad team, but like I just feel like you need a lot to go right, I think. But although to be fair to Exiline, everything that could have gone wrong for him did go wrong. But we have a game 2, so let's jump right in. Darkrai lead into a Darkrai mirror, and oh, just got Focus Blast there. Exiline misses Dark Void. Question is this Scarf as well? It might be based on how Byron's playing this, but again, very low risk, and probably gonna get U-turn here, and Darkrai should be able to get a sleep off at the very least. Don't miss now, but yeah, that Dark Void miss really coming in at a bad time, because you could have neutralized Darkrai, which is actually still kind of a problem for regardless of what Exiline's got lined up. This Dialga probably has Sleep Talk if it's Scarf Dialga. And now Exiline's forced to switch out. We're gonna find out. Yep, it is Sleep Talk and into a Draco Meteor, but Dialga should be able to get rocks up here at the very least. Groudon also gonna look to get rocks up. What's the Groudon answer going to be? It is Latios. That is a soft check, not a reliable check. This Dragon Claw still gonna do a lot, and Mewtwo is shown. And oh, huge Draco miss there, and again, pressure also makes it really tough. And Wisp here into a Calm Mind, but yeah, Byron, you better have something that can eat this up. And it's a light screen, so dual screen Mewtwo here could threaten an explosion. Recovers here, so no, it's just light screen Mewtwo. I mean, you gotta have an attack, right? It might not have an attack. What I could see is, for example, you know, the last move, I mean, it could be dual screens plus Wisp. I could imagine Taunt being another option, Aura Spear, Ice Beam. Yeah, there's tons that you could run in that last move slot. And Dialga, oh geez, Byron had a brain fart there. Yeah, Sleep Talk usually fails if you're choice after that first turn. That's why Sleep got banned in DVOU. Because of mechanics like that. Anyway, so Mewtwo going to come right back in to fray here, and another Draco miss. So Exiline just can't catch a break right now for whatever reason. And Thunder's here. Okay, this is just a pure desperation move at this point. You're so behind, right? You're trying to make sure this Mewtwo gets paralyzed. That's pretty much the only reason Exiline's doing this. And again, this is a case of, like, you know, if you're down behind, like, you know, you gotta recognize why somebody's doing that, right? You gotta recognize, hey, look, like they're behind, so you know they need something to go right. Okay, yeah, gets that Thunderland, gets that 30% para that he's looking for here, and at the very least, what Exiline's gonna be able to get out of this is gonna be able to keep the Mewtwo from getting out of hand, and recovers again. And Taunt ends here. Dragon Pulse is here. Taunts again. Again, Exiline's just looking for a couple full paras, perhaps. And Darkrai is actually going to come in here right as the Mewtwo recovers. So the Darkrai is actually going to be kind of a threat now, or at least can pose a threat. But that is a Spadef Groudon if I've ever seen one. The Spadef Groudon here, okay, well, gets the Wisp off at the very least, and yeah, you see how that burn really comes in quite handy here, and taunts here try to prevent the Groudon from doing anything too crazy. I don't know about that. I would have probably just played for flinch hacks. But Groudon, oh, okay, yeah, taunted there to prevent anything too crazy from happening. But this Darkrai can get Sleep off, but instead going to Trick here, right as Exiline gets a Rock Polish off, and that Groudon is out of commission. And yeah, Exiline's gonna have to click X here, and Byron's going to eliminate Exiline in round 7. Exiline's had a good run. Bit of a tough way to go out, but good stuff to Byron. But it was a series of all time, if I've ever seen one. But that being said though, if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and consider donating to DPP Revival Ubers' prize pool, and I will see you guys next time.